Like I didn't take off how they was running because they was running fast. I was just like speed walking.
It doesn't matter what you know or what you think you didn't know. Someone died last night. This isn't a game. Like someone lost their life, dude.
This is a horrified mother, along with her 14-year-old kid, who is captured fleeing in a Honda involved in a murder. Inside the vehicle with him are Remi Cordova and Neshan Johnson, fading into the shadows after one of them brutally shot Pamela Cabriales 20 times with an AR-15 over a minor fender bender. But one burning question remains. Whose finger was on the trigger?
I was like, bro, why are you going so fast? He was just going fast. He just smacking everything in his way. And we go down, it's a hill, boom, pothole. Flip up, I hit my head, and then I don't remember it. I just hopped out.
The detectives close in to discover a dark and profound motive that promises to send shockwaves through the whole town. It all started with a minor fender bender on the night of February 20th, 2021. 3 teens, Remi Cordova, Neshan Johnson, and an undisclosed boy, roam the state of Colorado. It becomes the last day for Pamela Cabriales when Remi Cordova showers her with AR-15 bullets. The rescue team arrives at the scene.
I counted 8 shots. 8? Yeah, there's one right above the left windshield wiper. So that's 2 out of, like right there.
License plate, probably hers.
That's the same one as on the back.
Okay, that's probably.
Can you tell me your name?
If the first responders had known that Pamela had been struck in the head, they wouldn't have asked this question. Although they make every attempt to save her, after 4 days, she succumbs to a deadly headshot wound. The detectives conduct a manhunt after identifying their vehicle, which was involved in a previous shooting incident at McDonald's. It doesn't take long for them to successfully capture the suspects with the help of CCTV footage and witnesses' testimony. 2 of them had their mothers in the interrogation, a surprise, but this time it was completely different from a parent-teacher conference.
I'm going to advise you of your rights, and then I'm going to leave the room. And you 2 need to talk about whether or not you want to talk about this investigation or not. Okay? You okay, ma'am?
I'm sorry, Mom. Stop. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's still February 21st, 2021. According to that clock, it's now 10:05 p.m. And I've given you and your mom opportunity to talk about this investigation. Let me ask you, did you understand the rights as they have been explained to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Do you have any conflict with your mom that would prevent her from providing you with guidance and advice about your rights? No? With these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to us about this investigation?
No, sir.
No?
No.
And they're asking about somebody named Lil Ro.
Baby D-Ro? They said Baby Bro.
They asked if you go by Lil Ro. I said no.
I don't, so. Like, something totally different. Yeah.
Are you guys done talking?
Yeah.
I'm going to turn the video back on, okay?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Do you have my phone number?
The prime suspect, Remi, refuses to say a word, except apologizing to his mother. Regret and guilt are more apparent on the face of his mother than on Remi's. But it's too late now. He had been on the wrong side of the law for years. Detectives are aware that he has a juvenile criminal record. It's interesting and sort of heartbreaking to see her mother attempting to save him after a murder. She whispers to conceal his gangster alias, Lil Ro. Her attempts show that she was aware of his dark side, but chose not to mend his ways. Neshan, on the other hand, has more than enough to reveal, only if he chooses to. But his last Snapchat post would expose something he won't be able to hide.
So, Neshan, I just want to figure out what's going on, what happened. If you could just kind of take me through the events tonight, where you were, what was going on, who you were with, and don't worry about me writing. You don't need to catch up. Just go and I'll catch up with you. I'm just taking down some things. Don't worry about any of that, okay? That's just for me. So if you want to just start, work backward or forward, however you want to do that. I mentioned westbound Colfax I-25. Do you know what I'm talking about with that?
No.
Okay. Well, let's talk how just your night went, where you were. Let's start with that.
I was with my auntie and my god sister on, it was like Jewel. It's like behind, it's Federal and Jewel behind the McDonald's. I was there all day with them and chilling with them, and then I left. But around, 12, 11? No, it was like 11, because I think police got behind us, like around 12 o'clock. So they came and picked me up at 12. So, nigga, all day I was with my god sister and my baby moms.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. When you mentioned 12, are we talking 12 noon during the day or 12 midnight at night?
Like towards night.
Okay.
I was there, I was at my baby mom's, then I left. Then I went to my cousin's, and then they, my partners came to pick me up. So probably around, I say 9:55, I started texting them.
Okay.
Telling them to probably be on their way. And they came around, 11, so.
Okay. Well, who was with him when he comes?
It was him.
Okay. And I ask it because you say they. When you say they, it leads me, and I'm not trying to trick you, I'm saying they leads me to believe there's more than one person.
Yeah.
If you're not saying he came to get me, you're saying they came to get me. So who's with him when he comes?
He had a partner in the car.
Okay.
But I didn't know him, so I don't even deal with him, you feel me? I wasn't even talking to him, so.
Where was he sitting in the car?
He was in the back seat.
Okay.
When I came out, by the time I came out, he was in the back seat.
Is he black, white, or Hispanic?
To be honest, he looked at white to me, you feel me? But I wasn't really paying attention to him.
Okay. Was he kind of slim like yourself, or kind of husky or fat like me?
Huskier.
Okay.
Probably. I don't know.
You catch his name?
Nuh-uh.
Okay.
I didn't even.
When he's seated in the back of the car, where is he at? Behind you driving now, or behind Lil Row?
He's behind Lil Row.
Okay, Lil Row. Okay. Do you see anything in the car when you get in?
Mm-mm.
See any weapons or anything?
I wasn't really trying to be on that, you feel me? I was trying to go on to see my kid.
Neshan claims that he was at his godsister's house at the time of the murder, but detectives have glaring evidence against him. As the detectives lead him to the crime scene, he denies knowing about the gun. But little does he know, the detectives already have their hand on his last Snapchat video, where he brandishes his AR-15. However, the detective seizes this moment to corner him around fleeing the scene right after the incident.
The police was on the side of us. He gets to behind us and take a right. And then the police was just following us. And the ice was so, snow was slippery. I couldn't, stop and hit a turn.
Mm-hmm.
And after I stopped to hit a turn, I had, hit the, curb. So when they turned their lights, I ain't gonna lie, nigga, I just did the dash on it, you feel me? But then after the car, it was too slippery. And the car up, you feel me? That's what I did.
Why? Tell me more about why you didn't stop.
Cause I don't have no driver's license, I ain't gonna lie, that's the only thing. If I had a driver's license, I'd pulled over. But I don't have no driver's license, so.
When you see the police on the side of you, as you're driving, you make the turn, hit the curb, they light you up, you decide not to stop. When you notice the police, who notices them first, you or the other two guys in the car?
To be honest, we all did, because they was right next to us.
Tell me more about the conversation going on in the car about the 5-0 being next to you.
And we were just police right next to us. I was like, I'm going home.
Okay. Lil Ro or the other guy in the car, the white guy, we'll call him white guy.
Yeah.
Did they appear to be nervous? Or?
Yeah, they seemed nervous, but to me, you feel me, yeah, in the game, you're young, you feel me, you see police, everybody gonna get nervous. Cause I've been there before, I was, what, he's 16, so I've been 16 before.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So I'm like, man, it's cool, you feel me? I'm going home, we're going home. Nothing's cool, y'all cool, you feel me? And I don't know what.
Did Lil Ro or the guy in the car talk about being on one, or being that they had a heater in the car, or being concerned about the police bumping you guys up with anything in the car?
Nah, see, they didn't tell me trying to worry about nothing. They was like, big bro, cool, you feel me? They was like, I guess they were trying to hide it from, cause I get on there, you feel me? If y'all doing something stupid, you feel me? Come to my house, nigga, we could eat, food, treat, whatever y'all want, y'all could come to my house. Y'all don't have to do no dumb, you feel me? Cause nigga, I just got through done doing that. Group home, foster home, so I don't want to be done in and out of jail. Nigga, I got 2 kids. I got 2 little girls, so nigga, anybody younger than me, I take them under my wing and I try to show them anything better.
Okay.
And they know if they tell me anything stupid, I'm gonna go off on them. So that's probably the reason why they didn't tell me nothing, whatever they did.
Okay.
Before they came, cause I've been on their ass, and then I would even got in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is y'all doing?
Okay.
Like, come on, cuz don't. I'm mad they put me in a predicament like this anyway. Like, they don't put me in no predicament like that. But
so, tell me about how long does this, when you hit the curb, they light you up, being the police, they light you up, you take off. How long does this go on for?
Not even long, because the ice was like this dope.
Okay.
Wasn't trying to go for it, so.
Alright.
Like, after I hit a dip, I go up. And I do spin, and I just hit the whole thing. What's that shit called? The pole.
Okay.
Knocked the pole down.
And then what happened?
And then I just hopped out.
Why'd you do that?
Cause I hit the pole, and then I ain't gonna lie, I sleep panic. Then I in the spin, police, I was just ran out the car. Then after that, I didn't know what to do. I just stayed in the shed. I was like, I don't know what to do, like, and then that's when the team came in. I was even going, I was like, nigga, I didn't know what to do.
What did Lil Ro and the other dude do?
They guys left too. They guys left me. I just went in the shed, like, I don't know, cuz I stayed in the shed. That's where they caught me.
So who was in the shed with you?
Me.
Just you?
Yeah, we all after, cause they was the first 2 out. Cause if you see the car is like parked, like the driving seat was on a tree, so you couldn't open the door.
Okay.
So I had to like climb out the front, the passenger.
Neshan asked, "You feel me?" about 20 times to the detective. Meanwhile, he has shown not even an ounce of concern about his victim. Moments earlier, Neshan was sipping water to avoid questions, but the moment the detective brings the murder matter up front, his thirst suddenly quenches. He tries his best to look honest and innocent, but his logic doesn't make sense given the accident. A woman is shot in front of him, and he runs because he has no driving license. The least that the detective can expect from him is remorse, but his next move was far beyond their expectations.
In the shed, tell me more about when you run. You dump anything? You take it off?
I just take off.
Okay.
You feel me? How
many fences do you hop?
I ain't even hop a fence. I mean, I did hop 2.
Okay.
But that was like right there. I was already right there.
And did you know the area very well where you were?
Hell nah. I don't even know Denver like that.
Okay.
I'm from Georgia. I mean, I'm from here, but I moved to Georgia. I know Georgia better. I'm like, no Georgia. My body's in Georgia, to be honest. Clayco, Southside. But my mom wanted me out here because I have a kid out here too, so she wanted me to be out here with my kid.
Okay. So tell me more about getting into the shed.
I was just in the shed and I went to sleep. After I went to sleep, I hear people. And then that's when I was in the shed, and that's when the dog came in.
Okay.
Dog come in. I'm surprised the dog didn't attack me. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm sleep blessed today. Cause the dog didn't exactly attack me. He smelled me, walked away, smelled me again, walked away. And then after that, when like SWAT team came in, that's when he started tripping for real. Like when the dude said or some command, he was on it. And that's when he chipped me. He chipped my back and my foot. I was like, hey, I don't do none of that. I don't want to get bit. Whatever y'all say.
Okay.
And it was like, okay.
At any time when you're in the shed, did you meet up with Lil Ro or the other white guy?
No, they never came back.
So was you in the shed all by yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else was with you?
Nope.
And was it in a front yard, a backyard?
I was in like the back medium. Like that was weird type to be honest.
Did you know whose shed it was?
Nuh-uh.
Did you know whose house it was?
Nuh-uh.
Even though the detectives have a pile of damning evidence, Neshan continues to spin an inconsistent web of lies. But the question remains, would this facade be enough to get away with his deadly secrets, or would they successfully shatter him?
No.
Okay. In that 1 minute when you see the police, and then you go, you crash, you get out, you dip, and you go to the shed, you say by yourself, right?
Yeah.
Anybody give you anything before you got out of the car?
No.
Anybody ask you to hold anything? Okay. Do you know why I'm asking all these questions? Because the shed you were found in, those shell casings match at our murder scene. Can you explain that to me? And you said nobody's in the shed with you. Okay? You're in there by yourself. But the same caliber shell casing that's in the shed where you're at is the same caliber at our murder scene. Can you explain that to me if nobody handed you anything?
No, nobody handed me nothing.
Okay, so how did that end up in the shed with you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I ain't gonna cut it.
I don't know.
Okay? So I'm asking you, this is your chance to be honest, okay? And I'm not saying you're not, so please don't be offended by that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I don't know is not gonna cut it. As I told you before when we first started, it's a homicide investigation. I told you you're not free to leave, okay? You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you were there for something or somebody asked you to hold on to something, I need to know, okay? And not just for myself, but for yourself. You got a kid, right?
2.
You want to see those kids grow up?
Yes.
Do you want to be able to hold them and not be behind glass when you see them? Or do you want them to come and visit you during yard time? Again, I'm not threatening you, I'm not upset with you, but I'm telling you, this is the road we're going down. You're digging yourself a hole here, so if you have something, you know something, Neshan, now's the time to tell me. Okay, you tell me you were by yourself when you ran. Nobody else was in that shed. I asked you several times that question. You're adamant nobody was. Okay? So it's one of two things. Either you were there at that murder scene, or somebody gave you something to hold on to. So now's your chance to help yourself. Don't dig yourself a hole. You got 1 foot in this hole right now, Neshan. Okay? I guess you're at a fork in the road right now. What would you like to do? You want to tell me who gave you something, or if you were there, come clean and tell me.
They ain't give me that, and I wasn't there.
Okay?
White boy just hopped out with me.
Okay.
But I didn't know he had nothing. You feel me? And cuz left the shed.
I'm sorry,
So,
he did what?
He went in the shed with me. You feel me? He came in the shed with me and him. But then after that, cuz left. You feel me? That's why I was the only in there, because he was like, "The police in here, cuz. Are they about to come in here?" And then he left, and I wasn't finna just because he wasn't going nowhere.
Okay.
So I stayed in there.
Right.
On everything. He came in there with me. He dropped all the shells. And then after that, guys was like, "Oh, the police, bro," and freaked out and left. Man, he ain't tell me nothing on everything. He was, when we got in there, I was like hearing pennies. Like I thought it was pennies at first, because I didn't know what it was in his hand. And I was like, "Bro, stop." I was like, "Bro, stop before the police come in or something, or they hear you." I was like, "All right, bro." And I didn't realize it was shells on there until police flashed the light. You feel me? But I thought it was something else, like he was playing with pennies or something.
Okay.
But I was like, "Bro, stop. Like, bro, stop playing with that, bro." He was like, "Bro, it's my fault, bro." And then after that, nigga, when the police came, nigga, they were shells. So, then again, I think he dropped the shells and knew he was
the police was finna come in and they just leave, you feel me? Because he didn't tell me he was leaving, because I swear to God, I took a nap. Took a nap, and then when I heard, like, the dog, I woke up and I stood up. And the dog smelled me, passed me by. Cause that's what really tripped me out, when the dog just smelled me and just left. I was like, what the? And then that's when the SWAT team came in. And they looked at it, and right when I seen the light, nigga, I seen a shell. So I was like, oh.
Neshan couldn't answer how when detectives revealed that the shell casings found in the shed matched the caliber used in the murder. He claims that white dude dropped the shell casings in panic, but little does he understand that the detective knows the other side of the story because they have captured white dude too. It seems funny that he could not differentiate between pennies and shells. At times, Neshan changes his stories. Regardless of how much all three suspects lie, one thing is clear: their parents failed their kids. But the interrogation takes a dramatic turn when detectives intensify pressure. Time will tell whether he can handle the intensifying pressure or make a weak attempt to blame it on someone.
You've been honest up to me to this point, you're saying. Did you ever see any guns? Did they ever talk about the heaters they had?
Nah, they had a gun in the back seat.
Tell me about that.
But I don't know what type of gun it was.
That's okay.
Tell me about that. We got a gun in the back seat. I was like,
hold on. Who said that?
The white dude in the back. He was like, I got the gun in the back seat. And I was like, that's cool for you. And I kept driving. Like, I wasn't really paying attention to that. I was really just trying
I got
this gun in the back seat.
This gun in the back seat.
And that's when I, right when we was at the light.
Is this when the 50 pulls up or before? So tell me more about that. How does that conversation come up?
I walked in. I walked in.
You walked in where?
That conversation. Like, I just walked in that conversation.
Tell me how you walked into it and what was said.
Because I opened the door. And you know when you, like, don't want to hear nobody. Like, we don't want, like, me and you talking and pretend somebody walk in and we just stop talking.
Sure.
That's what happened.
That's what they did.
Yeah.
They being Lil Bro
you feel
and
me?
white dude.
Yeah, and they just stopped talking and I walk in.
Okay.
It was good. It was like, nothing. We pulled off. It was like, bro, no, I got the heat in the back seat.
Who says that?
White dude.
And where's he at?
In the back seat.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, cool, that's good for you. That's exactly what I tell him. That's good for you. And I kept driving like I wasn't. I mean, I was, but then again, that's not mine. None of that shit, you feel me? So keep driving. But I wasn't paying attention.
And what did Lil Bro say?
The bro was on the phone.
With who?
I don't even know.
Okay, what was he saying?
He was saying after he had dropped me off, he was gonna go over there.
Neshan claims the gun belongs to Remi and maintains a facade of innocence. He further claims that white dude in the back seat was holding the gun. He would have succeeded only if the white dude, the third passenger in the car, had not been arrested. The ignorant teen is also 14 years old, like Remi. While his identity remains protected until proven guilty, his upcoming remarks will mark a twisted turn in the case. He is about to drop a bombshell, leaving Neshan's rehearsed version to crumble to dust.
Just kind of run me through, when I mentioned this location, do you know what I'm talking about? At Colfax and I-25? Tonight? Or what happened last night? Can you take me through that, just from the beginning there? Who you were with, what was going on?
I was with my friends.
Okay.
He was driving. Right down on 25, whatever. And then we stopped, and then the car hit us in the back, smacked us. And my friend in the front, he asked the person in the driver's seat if he could shoot at him. And he hopped out and started shooting at him.
Okay. I didn't hear you quite. So, if I have this wrong, correct me. You said you were stopped at a light.
We were stopped at a light and someone came from behind us and smacked us with their car.
Okay.
And then that's when my friend and the passenger asked the person in the driver if he can shoot him. And then the person in the driver said yes, and then he hopped out and shot, and then he drove off.
Okay. How many people were in the car with you?
2.
So there was how many total, including yourself?
2.
Including
3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay. Where were you seated?
I was in the back seat.
Okay. Who was driving?
My friend's friend.
Okay, do you know his name?
Yeah.
Do you know what he looks like? Yes or no?
Yes.
If you saw a photo of him, do you think you could ID him?
Yep.
Okay. Can you tell me if he was black, white, Hispanic?
Black.
Okay. About how old was he?
19.
Okay. Anything identifying about him? Scars, marks, tattoos, facial hair, piercings?
Right here.
Okay, what was that?
He has a big tattoo right here.
A big tattoo right there?
Yes.
So the car behind you guys smacked into you.
Yes.
Your friend Remi asked the driver if he could shoot this person?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. He just asked him and he said yes.
Okay.
And when he started letting off, I told him to get back in the car.
Okay. Tell me more about when Remi gets out of the car.
He pulls the chopper out, and then at first he said he was on safety, so he flicked it off of safety, and then he
It
started
wasn't
shooting.
Remi though, that shot.
That's Lil Rock.
Okay. I'm confused, okay.
Okay. So you say the chop. I know what that is. Aaron, your mom may know what that is. People watching this later on may not know what that is. What is a chop?
AR-15.
AR-15?
Yes.
Okay. What color was that?
Black.
Black. Okay.
So you're saying that the other kid asked Remi to shoot. Is that what you're saying?
No. Remi asked the other kid if he can shoot, and then Remi hopped out and shoot.
At any time did you get out of the car?
No, I told him to get back in the car.
Okay. And what does he do? Tell me more
He
about
just
that.
kept shooting, and then he finally got back in.
Okay.
After I started yelling at his ass.
Okay. How many times did he shoot?
He lit off like 7 rounds.
Okay. Did anybody pick up anything there on the street? Did anybody pick up anything? Did anything fall? Phone, bullets, anything from the car fall out of the car that anybody picked up?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you remember what kind of car smacked into the back of you guys?
It was like this white car.
White car?
Yeah, it was a white van.
Like a white van?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember if the driver of that car was male, female, black, white, Hispanic?
I don't know.
Don't know?
All I know is he just hopped out and started shooting, and I told him to get back in.
14-year-old white dude reveals the chilling fact that Remi asked Neshan to shoot when Pamela's car got bumped into theirs, and he, being the eldest among them, only made the situation worse by allowing him to. An investigation would uncover that Neshan was an active member of East Side Crips gang, along with Remi, which is why he possesses this toxic gangster-like mindset and thought killing people was their way. Coming back to the interrogation, with their gang ties exposed, the trio's illusion of outsmarting the detectives hangs in the balance.
What time do you think you guys got there?
I don't even remember.
Okay. When you leave the driver's baby mama's house at 6th and Dayton, you're driving to where next?
We were driving to his auntie's house.
Okay.
So we can go see someone that was in the house or something.
The driver's auntie's house?
Yeah. And on the way there, the car had smacked us, and then that's when I went off.
So you never made it to the auntie's house?
Yeah, we didn't make it to the auntie's house before that happened.
Okay.
But after that happened, they skirted off to the auntie's house.
Okay. Skirted off meaning you guys drove
Yeah.
to the auntie's house?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember the route you guys took when you left the baby mama house?
We went straight down Colfax.
Straight down Colfax?
Yeah.
Okay. Any issues with anybody driving straight down Colfax? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. Tell me more about what you're doing in the back seat. Are you guys...
I was sleeping.
Okay. When the car smacked you guys from behind, what were you doing?
I was listening to music.
Okay. On what?
On my phone.
Okay.
He doesn't have service.
Okay, no service?
Just
Okay.
a phone.
Do one of those Wi-Fi things when you can?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Like
I get it.
Xfinity Wi-Fi.
Okay. Xfinity or Wi-Fi?
Yeah, or just normal
Okay.
Wi-Fi.
All right. When you're listening to music, how hard do you think the car smacks you from behind? Tell me more about that.
Smacked me up like this, hit my head,
Okay.
and then that's when Remi started getting mad. And that's when he asked him if he can shoot him. And he hopped down and started shooting at him. And then that's when I was like, get in the car, nigga, what are you doing? Like,
Okay.
what are you doing?
Was there any verbal exchange between the person that hit you guys from behind?
Hell no.
Okay.
He just hopped out and started shooting it.
Okay. That car you were in, how many times have you been in that car?
That was like the second time.
Okay. When was the first time?
Like a couple days before that.
Okay. Whose car is it?
I don't even know.
Okay, fair enough. So the car smacks you guys. What do you do after Remi gets back in the car?
I told him to get in the car, and then the person in the driver skirted off down Colfax.
Okay. Where do you guys go down Colfax? To where?
No, I don't know exactly where he went to his auntie's house, but we went down Colfax.
How far?
Like we just went straight down until when we got to like Union.
Okay. And then what do you do?
That's when we went to his auntie's house.
Okay. Where does the auntie live?
I low-key don't really remember. I was sleeping.
Okay. Were you asleep when you pulled up?
Yeah.
When
I was
do you-
just sleeping. And then when they woke me up, it's weird. They woke me up on like. They woke me up past Federal because they said that the cops was following us.
Okay. How did you know you guys had been to the auntie's house?
Because I had like when he was inside, I had woke up for like a couple seconds, and I saw he wasn't in there, so I was like, oh, he's in his auntie's house.
Okay. After Remi shoots, what does he do with the AR?
Puts it in the car. And
Where at in the car?
He put it in the back seat.
Okay. Where you're at?
Yeah, on the left
Okay.
side.
All right. Where are you seated?
On the right side.
Behind the driver or behind Remi?
Behind the passenger.
Okay, so you're behind Remi.
At first, he puts it in the car and he has it next to him, like right here on the floor.
Okay.
And then he puts it into the back when we're going down Colfax.
After the shooting?
Yeah, after when we get closer to his auntie's house.
Okay.
But that's when I just fell asleep. I don't really remember nothing
Okay.
else.
Did you see any other guns in the car beside that one? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Pamela's little trip spirals into a shocking, unfortunate end to her life, falling prey to the hands of a misguided teen, Remi Cordova, a teen influenced by gun culture and gangsterism. However, it's shocking to see that only their mothers are present to take responsibility, since everyone's father was absent from the scene. Technically, their mothers are just guiding them on how to survive this situation. But the question remains, how long can they defend themselves?
Had you ever seen either one of those guns prior to last night?
I've seen the Taurus before.
Okay. Had you seen the AR before?
I've never seen an AR before.
Okay.
I
Have
didn't
you
know
ever?
they had that.
Okay. At any time last night, Saturday night, baby mama's house, driving before you fell asleep, did you ever handle that AR? Meaning hold it, touch it?
No.
If I print it, am I going to find your fingerprints or your DNA on that gun?
No.
Okay.
I didn't handle that gun.
Okay.
I might have pushed it over, but I was not handling that gun.
Okay.
It was Remi, that's his gun.
All right. If you would have pushed it over and touched it, what part would you have touched so I know?
Like on the top, like.
On the stock, they call it the stock on the top?
right here, like, and then, like, right here. Like,
Okay.
next to the trigger. Like, you know the little piece that comes down like this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like right there, because I had to move it away from me. I pushed it over.
Okay.
And that's where my prints would be.
Okay. Before you fall asleep, what's the discussion in the car about what just happened?
They don't even say nothing. They're not even talking.
Okay. At any point, even after Auntie's house, do you guys talk about this?
No, because I got woken up to getting yelled at. The cops are chasing us.
Okay.
And then that's when we crashed.
All right. Tell me more about being woken up. The cops are chasing you guys.
Remi was like, bro, the cops are chasing us. They're behind us, bro. They're behind us. And then I had woken up and I was sleeping in the back. And I was like, what? And I looked behind us and the cop is right behind us following us. And then the driver starts going fast, and then the cop turns the lights on, and then we go down this one street, and we hit a big pothole, and then that's when the car went up, and then he lost control, and then I don't even remember. All I know is I just got out the car.
Okay. What'd you do when you got out of the car?
Started walking up the block.
Did you walk or run? And if you ran, that's okay.
I started walking. The other two, Remi, he was running. I was just jogging. I was like,
okay.
Because, like, I didn't know he like did something. I don't know he did something. Like,
well, hold on a minute.
Like, I didn't know like something that bad happened. I didn't know someone got killed.
Well, but he fired an AR into a car.
I know.
What did you think was going to happen?
I don't know.
Okay, fair enough.
He said he was trying to aim towards the engine.
Okay. Tell me more about that. When was that discussion?
That was after.
Okay, tell me about that.
That was like when we was going down Colfax.
Okay.
He was like, I was trying to hit the engine.
Who was saying that?
Remi.
Did he know that he hit the person in the car?
Oh no.
That's what he was asking you. What was the discussion after it happened?
I don't think he even knew he killed nobody.
Okay.
But he said I was trying to hit the engine. So what does that mean?
He was trying to blow up the car.
Okay. When the car crashes and you walk off, why don't you stay there?
Because like there's guns in the car. I'm not even gonna lie to you, it was a stolen car. I didn't know that until a couple of days before, like yesterday. So that's why I was jogging. And then yeah.
That's why you were what?
I was jogging up the street.
Okay.
Like I didn't take off how they was running because they was running fast. I was just like speed walking.
It is utterly unbelievable to accept White Dude's argument that he was peacefully sleeping while an AR-15 echoed 20 times when Remi shot Pamela. The interrogation takes a turn as the detective prepares to explore what was going through White Dude's mind while he was hiding in the shed with Remi.
When you take off, do you meet up with either Remi or the driver?
Yeah, the driver.
Tell me about that.
I met him when I was walking. I saw him in an alleyway.
Okay, where was he?
He was in that little alleyway where he was just in an alleyway, and I just saw him walking.
Okay. Where did you guys go?
I kept walking. I was just like, there's a cops all throughout the block. Like,
well, he tells me that he's with you.
He said that to you.
Yeah. Okay. So he says you guys went in the alleyway. Where were you guys?
We was in an alleyway.
Okay.
That's where I saw him first, but then after that, we went out of the alleyway into the neighborhood.
Okay, tell me more about going in the neighborhood.
We started walking through the neighborhood.
Okay, where do you go?
I don't know, over there in Lakewood, but we were just walking around the blocks and we just seen there was cops on every single block.
Okay. Where were you found?
I was found in an alleyway.
Okay. In what?
It's the alleyway. I was just walking down the alleyway and they told me to freeze and get on my knees.
Let me get to the point. Were you in a shed? Yes or no?
No.
Never in a shed?
No, I wasn't in the shed. I might have been in someone's backyard, but I was not in the shed.
Okay, if you were in a backyard, who were you with?
I was with the driver.
Okay. What'd you and the driver discuss?
We didn't discuss nothing. I was just like, bro, I'm not finna get in trouble for this. And I just walked out the alleyway. I was like, I do not care. Like, bro, I didn't.
Okay.
But like, what am I getting in trouble for? For y'all doing?
Okay. And I apologize about earlier about the hypothermia. That's not you. That's my fault. Okay. So I apologize about that. Okay.
Because I was like, because we're standing in the backyard and I'm like, bro, you sound dumb if you think we're gonna get away. There's cops on every single block. You sound stupid. So I'm like, he stays there in the backyard. I'm like, all right, bro, peace out. I walk out of an alleyway. They got me.
Okay.
I didn't do nothing, so I'm gonna be like, all right, freely, like, I didn't do it.
No, now you're gonna end up doing time over someone else's boy.
How am I doing time over someone?
Because someone died. Someone died. This isn't. It doesn't matter what you know or what you think you didn't know. Someone died last night. Someone died. This isn't a game. This is like a big deal. This isn't like, oh, you stole a car and didn't go to school. Like, someone lost their life, dude.
Behind somebody's dumb shit that you was in the car with, riding around thinking that this is high.
He obviously doesn't care about anything. His life, his kid's life, anybody's life, apparently. And you're hanging out with him. Do you think he gives a fuck? Obviously not. This cop don't know if you touched that gun or not.
At this point, the teen's parents finally become concerned about their parenting, but it's too late. In this situation, everybody loses. Unfortunately, only the gang culture truly wins. However, the detective comes back with some alarming evidence to challenge his version of the story.
This next question is important, okay? All right. I'm going to ask you this. Be honest with me. Okay? Did you shoot?
No.
Okay, and I'm asking you that because
Did I say I did?
someone independent said they saw you. They described you to a T in what you're wearing, that you were the shooter.
I promise I was not the shooter.
Okay, well, promise ain't going to cut it. Okay.
I wasn't the shooter.
So,
Remi hopped out and shot him.
okay. So again, when I swab for DNA, am I going to find your DNA on that trigger guard on that rifle? On that AR-15, am I going to find your DNA?
Probably because I moved it, yeah.
That,
Someone said it was me.
yes. Yes.
I'm gonna step over here real quick.
Okay.
Someone said it was me.
Yeah. Okay.
I know I didn't shoot. I know for a fact I didn't shoot.
Help me explain why I should believe you.
I mean, you don't have to believe me, but
No, he has to believe you, dog. That's the thing.
alright, look,
Listen to me.
I know I didn't shoot that gun. I know I didn't because he even asked Rashawn if he can shoot before he even shot the gun and hopped out.
And all those times, how many times after that have you fallen asleep? Because you know how many people sat in that chair and told me the same thing you're telling me? Because I don't believe you. Okay.
I never felt like I really fell asleep.
Well, I find it hard to believe you
When we
just.
was at his auntie's house, I really fell asleep. Like,
Okay.
I was just laying down in the back with a blanket, slumped.
So you've just witnessed a shooting that turned into a homicide, and you're gonna tell me now
I didn't
you've
know it
fallen
was a
asleep?
homicide.
I know you didn't. But my point is, somebody shot with an AR-15, a high-power rifle, and you're telling me within an hour after, within 30 minutes, you fall asleep?
I really did fall asleep. Like,
Okay.
For real. I really, for real. Like,
Okay.
I really did fall asleep in the back. And
Okay.
then they woke me up saying the cops were behind us.
Who's
following
they?
us. Remi and Rashawn.
Okay. Did you ask them to stop?
Huh?
Did you ask them to
Yes,
stop?
I was like, bro, why are you going so fast? He was just going fast.
Tell me more about that.
And he just going fast and he just smacking everything in his way. And then we get to the main street, and we go down, it's a hill, boom, pothole. Flip up, I hit my head, and then I don't remember it. I just hopped out.
Okay.
Like, all I know is I just started like flying around in the car and hitting my head on everything.
All right. If you've done nothing wrong, just explain to me the best you can. Why do you leave? Why do you walk off? Why don't you stay outside the car when the police show up? Why do you walk off?
Because I thought I was going to get in trouble for the guns. The gun was right next to me.
Okay.
The AR-15 was on the left of me, like I told you. Remi put it in the back. And then that's when I moved it over to the left of me.
Okay.
So I was not trying to get in trouble for two guns that was in the car, and they was going to leave me.
Okay.
They was going to leave me. They already ran.
Okay. How about any casings, any live rounds did you pick up or have on your person or in your possession?
I found some 22s on the floor, and I picked them up and put them in my pocket.
Tell me more about that.
That's it. I found some.
Okay. What'd you do with them?
I put it in my pocket.
And then what'd you do with them?
Nothing. They were just in my pocket.
Okay. Did you ever see the driver, who you're calling Rashawn, did you ever see him with any ammunition or any spent shell casings? You know what spent shell casings are?
Like, after you done shooting?
Mm-hmm.
I think I had the 223s.
Huh?
I had the 223s from the AR-15.
Who did?
Rashawn.
Why
It
did
was
he?
all through the car.
Okay.
And I guess some of them landed on him.
Okay. Did you have any?
Uh-uh.
Okay. Why would he say that you had him and you dropped him?
He said I had him.
Yes.
He's lying. I never had that.
Okay.
I never had no shell casing that was empty.
Okay.
I only had those little 22s that I found on the ground.
White Dude now shifts his story, claiming that he may have touched the gun. The incriminating evidence wouldn't have let him separate from the crime. But an investigation later made a shocking discovery. White Dude had touched the gun, but it was Remi Cordova who ruthlessly shot Pamela to increase his ranks in the gang. On June 30th, 2023, Neshan Johnson was charged with first-degree murder and sentenced to 35 years in prison, followed by 14 years of parole. Due to the gravity of the crime, Remi was tried as an adult. On December 12, 2024, he was charged with first-degree murder and charged with 40 years plus 8 years for attempted murder. White Dude received no punishment since he was found innocent.